Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy. It's that time of year, man. The all NBA first, second, and third teams. So, my mindset when it comes to this type of award right here, or is it really, that's an award, right? Yeah, do you get a trophy? I don't know, man. Do you need a trophy for it to be considered an award? I don't really know, man. But regardless, I think much like the NBA All-Star teams, you got to go into it with the realization that there's only so many spots available. And even more so, like, at least the All-Star game, like, you got, what, like 13 players on both teams or something like that? Like, this, not only do you only have 15 spots, but also, with the All-Star game, it's like you got starters and bench players. And typically, if you're a bench player, it's not seen as much as, like, like an achievement as if you're like an all-star starter, right? Like, that's how we kind of look at it. So, in this case, it's like you're the All-NBA first, second, and third. I do think the order does matter. Like, I think you can look at players that are on these teams and be like, okay, like, yeah, there's a case for all those guys to be there, but then it comes down to, like, who deserves to be over it, and, like, the listings, like, should it be a first, second, or third team? I don't really know, man. Hopefully that all makes sense, but before we get going on this, if you do want to leave some predictions in the comment section below, now is the time to pause the video and do that, and I'm really trying to grow this channel to 200K subscribers, man. We're getting so close every single day, man. We're getting closer every single day, so please hit that subscribe button if you are new, and like the video. All right, so we're starting off here with the All-NBA third team. This is from Fade Away World. That is the website we are using to see if we agree or disagree. Bam! Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Jimmy Butler, Jason Tatum, and Karl Anthony Towns. Okay. So the first thing I'm noticing right here is I'm kind of into the Phoenix Suns backcourt being all NBA third team, but in a way that I still actually think is kind of disrespectful towards either one of these players, man. Like, but in a way too, I get it, because when it comes down to the Phoenix Suns, you look at Devin Booker, and a lot of us think that he should be in the MVP voting, and there's a lot of people that said that his numbers are good, but not as good as some of the other, like, MVPs listed and stuff like that. A lot of people say that Chris Paul's the reason why the Suns are successful. Others say it's Devin Booker. So in this, it's kind of paying respects towards saying they're both part of it, but also fence-sitting in a bit where it's like, where it's like, we're going to give them both credit, but we're not going to say, like, one is, like, the reason or the other. So it's like we're going to just put them both together at All-NBA third. So, okay, we got that. Then we got Jimmy Butler. I guess, wait, let's scroll down this way. Do this way, man. So, yeah, we got Chris Paul on the season, 15 points, 5 rebounds, 11 assists per game. Yeah, I don't care who you are. Like, you can say Devin Booker's the MVP or not, but Chris Paul is still a huge reason by the Phoenix Suns' success, but they're still a great team, I think, even without him, too. So, yeah, we got Devin Booker right here, man. 26, 5, and 5. Like, I don't really understand the argument saying that, like, well, Devin Booker's numbers are not as good as some of the other, like, MVP guys out there. But, like, don't you think that's because if Devin Booker wanted to, he could average 35, 40 points per game, but he's choosing to defer a little bit and be more of a leader to get his other great teammates involved out there? Like, to me, that's the definition of all NBA team, because it's all about the team. So, yeah, I'm going to have to see who's ahead of Devin Booker here, man, but I probably got to say at least all NBA second, but we'll see. Jimmy Butler, 21 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists per game. Yeah, we all know Jimmy Butler is the guy that's just, all heart and soul when it comes to the teams that he's on and everything like that, man. Always puts up really good numbers. Always is just a guy that you can lean on for leadership and stuff like that. Well, if you're on his good side. If you're on his bad side, then it's not always going to end well. But, yeah, man. I'm cool with Jimmy Butler being on here. Miami Heat, I think, currently have the best record in the NBA at the making this video. Oh, I'm sorry, in the Eastern Conference at the making of this video. And then we got Jason Tatum as All-NBA third, and this one I'm kind of feeling like a little bit too low, man. I'm kind of feeling more NBA second, at least. Maybe even NBA third. We got to see who else is on here, but 27 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists per game. Has been, like, such a huge reason, obviously, by why the Boston Celtics have really turned up since the NBA All-Star break and everything. But all right. Then we got Karl Anthony Towns. Very, very well deserved here, man. I think All-NBA third is the correct place to put him at, because obviously he ain't going to be better than Jokic or Joel Embiid, but I also think, analytically, you look at guys like Rudy Gobert, and the analytics absolutely love guys like that, but, fact of the matter is that Karl Anthony Towns, I mean, this dude is stuck it out with the Minnesota T-Wolves, not always been easy. But really what he does on the court, man, like just leads to so much like winning and everything like that, and just really opens up things for other guys on the court because of his shooting ability. So I'm all for Karl-Anthony Towns being listed technically in this case as the third best center in the NBA. I'm cool with that take. All right, all NBA second. Here we go, man. We got Stephen Curry, James Harden, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Nikola Jokic. Okay. So Steph Curry at number 2. We good with that? I guess we'll see his stats real. Yeah, here we go. His stats are literally running from me, man. Okay, so we got 26 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists per game. You know, and I know Steph Curry's missing some time, but so is CP3, so you can't really like use that as an excuse, right? I'm very cool. Actually, I mean, I know people probably think like Steph Curry should be like number 1, but I'm cool with him at number 2. Then we got James Harden averaging 23 points, 8 rebounds, 10 assists. So, you know, his numbers are a little skewed in the sense that it's like the way he played on the Nets is different than the Philadelphia 76ers. Do I think there's other shooting guards that deserve it over him as far as all NBA second? Like, for example, does Devin Booker deserve it over him, man? I would personally have, I would definitely actually have Devin Booker over James Harden. I think James Harden is having a great season, but I do think that, you know, I mean, despite him being, he was so good on the Nets. There's nothing wrong with that. But like Devin Booker, man, like Devin Booker got to be at least all NBA second over James Harden. I think those two got to be flip flopped around. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And that's me even saying that, you know, I felt that like, you know, since the All-Star break that like Philly's going to like get to like the NBA finals, man. Like, this is one of my teams that got going to the finals and stuff. But, okay, but, you know, it can be argued either way. 10 assists, obviously, is huge. 8 rebounds and everything. I get it. Then we got LeBron James, who is arguably having one of his greatest seasons of all time, is All-NBA second. Which is weird for LeBron James. He's, like, always typically, like, you know, like that All-NBA first talk and stuff like that. About 30 points a game, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. So I guess in this case, it also comes down to when you look at the All-NBA teams, do you think it should be based off stats or should it be based off of team success? Because, you know, like if you're putting up these numbers like this, but the team's not being as successful, then should you be rewarded with higher All-NBA team? It kind of goes back to the same argument with Devin Booker, where D Book could be putting up better numbers, but the team would be worse off because of it. With that being said, hell yes, LeBron James is here. No doubt about it. I'm just saying that I do think the stipulations behind this award, like with any award, is it's always different based off of the player you're talking about. And I don't know if I get that. I don't know if I get that. And then we got Kevin Durant, 30 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Yeah, man, KD's still up there as one of the greatest basketball players in the NBA. He's going to be that till the day he retires. Couldn't get that W against Giannis, though. Couldn't get that W against Giannis. Seems like Giannis kind of has his number up in here, man. I was actually just thinking about this. Like, if player A puts up better numbers than player B, but player B always dominates player A, but player B doesn't always dominate. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm saying there, actually. I don't know. I thought about it earlier when I was in bed, and the memory has slipped my mind. Then we got Jokic as all. I guess we already saw him. So, but I guess I'm really just kind of actually like coming to terms with like Jokic, from what I've seen, has been the MVP of the NBA. I know it's not the sexiest choice, but this is Fadeaway taking a stand saying that Joel Embiid actually deserves it over Jokic. I don't know if I get that, because I think that Tyrese Maxey has really stepped up so much for the 76ers, obviously in James Harden stuff, where it's like, you know, Maxey is like a huge reason why the 76ers have been able to like stay afloat, and I don't think they'd have as good a record without him, as opposed to Jokic. Yes, I meant to say Tyrese Maxey. I did. Jokic not having Jamal and Michael Porter. I mean, yeah, guys like Bones and stuff have like stepped up, but not to the extent that Tyrese has stepped up for the 76ers, where I feel like Jokic had to be more of an MVP for this team to still be relevant this season, as opposed to Joel Embiid, who's still putting up great numbers himself. But yeah, I really think either way with that. And how here we got, man, the All-NBA first team with Ja Morant, Luka Doncic, DeMar DeRozan, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Joel Embiid, which the first thing I noticed here is, you know, NBA All-Star starter Trae Young did not make an All-NBA team. Which goes back to his team not playing very good, but neither is the Lakers, and LeBron made one. So, you know, it's like, what's the I don't know, man. I guess maybe is there more great point guards than there is like small forwards in the NBA? I guess is really the only way you can look at it. Also, DeMar was listed as a shooting guard for the All-Star voting, so I don't know how that correlates here. But yeah, I will say, Luka Doncic, DeMar DeRozan, Giannis, Joel Embiid, Ja Morant. I have no issues with whatsoever, man. I have no issues with this whatsoever. You guys go with Ja as the All-NBA first point guard. I know people talk about it as far as like MVP and stuff. So yeah, man, averaging 28 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. I think he's fantastic. Although Memphis is also great without him, but should that be used against Ja Morant? Like, I don't really think it should be, to be honest. And then Luka Doncic, 28 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists. Yeah, once they trade away Kristaps, like this team and Luka just absolutely took off even more so than usual. DeMar DeRozan just had 50 points the other night, guys, by averaging 28, 5, and 5. I'm cool with DeMar. Yeah, like, yes, the Bulls have not been able to, like, to win the games they need to, but I don't think that's, like, DeMar's fault in the sense where it's like, I mean, this dude's still giving his all, like, every single night he plays. And then, yeah, Giannis, we're talking about him potentially win another MVP. Like, definitely deserves this. And then Joel Embiid, I'm gonna still some crazy-ass numbers, man. Like, I ain't mad about Joel being over Jokic. I really ain't, but, I'm just curious if it correlates with the MVP voting. Also, this is Fadeaway World. This isn't the official one or nothing like that. So, yeah, man. That's all we got for this video. What y'all think? Give me your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.